Hey everyone, it's Mindy from Tony Speaks. Welcome. Good morning. Hopefully, you guys had a great evening. Welcome to my triple play show where I go over some plays for the first 5 innings of Major League Baseball. Hopefully, you guys are excited for that. I had fun watching the draft, that is for sure. My Chiefs got worthy. I thought that was a great pick. So, pretty excited for day number 2. So what did you guys think? Make sure you go ahead and leave us some comments about the draft, about these plays, about these picks. And if this is your first time, welcome. Please make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. Also, click on that bell to get the latest notifications. I'm running a little bit late. I've been dealing with bad weather here in the Midwest. I'm sure you guys saw that the Royals got rained out yesterday with dealing with that, lightning. So didn't have power. So I'm trying to get back here on track. All right, you guys. Hey, let's go ahead and see what is going on at our multi-capper site for TonySpicks.com. Here it is. Let's bring it to the stage. You can see it's the hottest cappers, you guys, and the best sports picks. It is our best of the best. I mean, if you love these free ones, our pay for are amazing. Let me tell you. You can see there I am up there. It was my first, it was kind of my first second-ish day of putting out some Major League Baseball plays. So far, so good on that. And you can see the 666, it doesn't always mean, the apocalypse. It's a lot of times is law of attraction with abundance. So there you go, 666. But you have other cappers that are doing some really great work. You have Ron and you have Ben. And then look, Mark and Latifa just totally crushed it. Just going 4-0, easy. And then over the last 7 days, you have Bo and Pravi and Ben and Ron and Ruben all getting it done. Most of them in Major League Baseball. And then, of course, over the last 30 days, Ben has taken over in the number 1 spot. He's just totally been crushing it. Then you got CJ and Jerry doing some baseball, as well as Joseph. He's been pretty broad in all of the sports. Same thing with Ron Crawford right now. If you're looking for some soccer plays, he is the guy for you. Just remember, pick out your favorite capper. And then, of course, all of our plays are profit guaranteed, meaning that if we don't turn a profit, you get credits back to your account. There are a la carte games available. So if you're just looking for individuals, we also have best bets and then our 3-packs, 5-packs, 7-packs. And you guys, this is the time for you to go ahead and get one of those pick packages for the weekend. So you can go ahead and pick up my 3-pack. I will get you all of the major sports here over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have you covered here. And then, of course, make sure you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. All right. So if you're not really familiar with how I go ahead and pick my selections, I do it based off of modeling. I like all of the math that I can handle, you guys. So what I'm looking for is a lot of recency bias, right? I always look back to my college days of playing, how I feel like games are won and lost. This works out perfect for me because in softball, you don't really have a bullpen. So I don't even have to worry about those numbers. All we're looking at is starting pitching, hitting, comparing all things like. So for pitching, I'm looking again, like I said, that recency bias. I always feel like at the beginning of the year, you have these elevated ERAs, stuff that isn't really making a whole lot of sense. So we want to catch those streaks as well, right? We want to catch the hot pitchers and we want to catch the hot hitters. I also go ahead and weigh in the ballpark. We know that there are a lot of environmental objections. I can't think of the right word, you guys. It's early. But there's a lot of environmental venue factors there too. So we want to take a look at the parks. I feel like home and away in baseball doesn't much matter. Like I said, if I'm hitting at an away park or at my home field, no difference for me. It seems like those environmental factors, like at the ballparks, they will come into play a little bit. Like it's kind of rare. There must be something weird going on at the Guardian Stadium this year because it is like lights out different than what it is. It's usually like a negative factor. And this year they are like number 1. They're actually better than Colorado. They're better than all of those fields that you think of for runs. I was like, maybe they changed the color of an outfield wall. I tried to look up to see what the difference was in the field this year. I didn't really find anything. Again, for batting, we're looking kind of that same thing, that offensive impact. So we're taking a look at what you've done for runs, batting average, and slugging, right? And we know what the baseline is for the Major League Baseball. It's like about 2.2. And so if you are above and below, you get bonus points. Man, I'm struggling. But yeah, so we have average teams out there. We know who you guys are, and we want to make sure we account for the above and below. All right, let's kind of get started. We did well again yesterday. We started off hot. We were 3-0, and then we were 2-1 yesterday with the Blue Jays playing in the rain. Darn it. All right, we're going to start off here with the Cardinals versus the Mets. We have Mikolas on the mound versus Jose Butto. Miles, seems like it's going to be similar to last year. Just not pitching all that great. Every once in a while, he has these good outings, but it's not been so far. I mean, Mikolas has a 6.49 overall, and he's been even worse in his last three. He's been at 6.75. He's already a steady kind of bad this season. And Butto, on the other hand, has been lights out. 1.65, 1.61 over his last three. He's been really getting it done. I expect this Mets team to go ahead and score about 3 runs off of Mr. Miles. With the Mets, batting and park index, I like where this stands. So I'm going to go ahead. My first play is going to be on the Mets, on the money line, first 5, sitting at minus 135. All right. Number 2 is going to be a run line play, right? That's how we're going to do it. Money line, run line, total. This one here, run line. It's between the Twins and the Angels. We have Bailey Ober on the mound. See, here's one where we need to look at the recency. Bailey Ober, 4.91 ERA, 17 Ks. But over his last 3, look where he's at. 1.06. Lights out. Been getting it done. Patrick Sandoval has been doing Patrick Sandoval type things. He's very similar, like Miles, to last season already. A steady kind of bad. Keep on uptick to the bad. So he has a 7.07 ERA in his last 3, 6.75 overall. So not going in the right direction. Twins are also right now scoring 1.33 more runs than this Angels team. So right now I'm predicting off of Sandoval about 5.37 runs. So I have no problems taking the minus half a run here with the Twins today and getting plus money, plus 115. I really like this play. All right. And then lastly, it's going to be the Cubbies versus the Red Sox. All right. We got Shota on the mound. He's been doing well. 0.84 ERA. Right now he's sitting at about 1.71. Not a whole lot of difference there. And then Cutter Crawford, wow. 0.66 ERA, 0.54 over his last 3. You know where we're heading with this one, right? At Fenway, that park factor that I talk about, their teams are scoring about 5% less runs in Fenway right now. I think a lot of this has to do early on with the weather. It's kind of cold. The ball doesn't travel as well. These pitchers are on fire. This one here, predicted score, a 0.31 for the Cubs and a 0.72 for this Red Sox team after 5 innings. That's a low score. So I'm going to take under 4 in the first 5, sitting at minus 115. I think that under is easy money here today. That is where I am looking. All right, you guys. Hey. That is all I have here for my plays, but I must ask you guys for one more thing. All right. So Powered by Tony's Picks is a new YouTube channel. It's called the OG Sports Network. Let's go ahead and bring it up. So hopefully you guys can go ahead and give Tony's Picks a like and subscribe, but also the OG Sports Network. So you can see where I give my Tony T style breakdown of the NBA and NHL, Major League Baseball here to come. Probably get it started by, I don't know, Monday or so. Just have to make sure we get everything all together. And then, of course, you can see your favorite cappers out there that you know. You can see Bo and Butterscotch and CJ and Jerry. You can see all of those guys putting out content. All the content you can handle, so you can compare everything all in one place. So you have Tony's Picks and the OG Sports Network. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe there as well. All right, you guys. Hey, enjoy your weekend. I definitely am. Get some rest. All right. Bye, guys. Take care.